Hello everyone, what is up? It is Michaela again. We are back at it with Information and Codes for Discussion Assignment Part 2. Let's jump right into it, decoding this postnet code, just like Part 1, but this time we know there's an error within this code. So our job is to find it, correct it, and decode this barcode. So let's do it. I'm going to zoom in again. And like before, we remember that when we're reading this code, the first bar and the last bar are always tall because they are the guard bars. So they just tell us where the code starts and where the code ends, and that's it. That's all we use them for. So then, from there, we can group these bars, the tall and short bars, between the two guard bars into groups of 5. Because every 5 digits, as we can see in this chart, represents a number. And we can also note that each group of 5 has 2 tall bars and 3 short bars. So what we're looking for when we're looking for our error is a group that either has 1 extra small bar or 1 extra tall bar, because we know that there's only supposed to be 2 tall bars and 3 short bars. So if we start grouping these into groups of 5, we can start from the beginning and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to separate it right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Separate right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Separate right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Separate right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Separate there. And then our last group has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's go through and check if these groups have 2 tall bars and 3 short bars. So this first group has short, tall, short, short, tall. 3 short, 2 tall. That's good. Short, 1, 2, 3 short and 2 tall. So that's good. 2 tall, 3 short. Perfect. 2 tall, 3 short. Awesome. 2 tall, 3 short. Perfect. But this last group, look. 1, 2, 3, 4 short and 1 tall. So that means this group is our group with the error. And remember, this last group also is our check digit group, because if we count our groups of 5, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups of 5. So we have 6 digits total. And remember, a zip code is really only these first 5 digits. This last digit is going to be our check digit. So our error is in our check digit. But that's okay, because we know how to solve for it. So we'll remember our error for now, but we're going to solve for all the other numbers first. So this first set of 5 is short, tall, short, short, tall. So if we look at our chart over here, we can see that 4 is also short, tall, short, short, tall. So that means our first, I'm going to get a bigger pen. Our first digit is going to be 4. If we look at our second group, it is also short, tall, short, short, tall. So that means this digit is also 4. Very handy, super nice. We love it when numbers repeat. But this third group is tall, tall, short, short, short. So let's look at our table, and right at the top, 0 is tall, tall, short, short, short. Perfect. Our fourth digit is tall, short, short. We can look over here and see that 8 is also tall, short. Nope, just kidding, not 8. 9 is tall, short, short. And then our fifth digit is making that U shape, tall, short, 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 tall, just like number 7. And then our last digit has an error in it, so we don't know what that one is. So we'll just we'll represent it with a question mark. Now, also remember, we know that our zip code, in order to be valid, all of the digits, including the check digit, must equal a sum that ends in 0. So, not 9, question mark, equals, let me move this over, we're going to run out of room, equals a number plus question mark. We can solve for the sum of all of the digits that we do have. And if we do end up adding those up, 4, 4, 0, 9, and 7, we are going to get a total of 24 plus our remaining missing check digit. So we know that in order for this zip code to be valid, we need a number that ends in 0. We need 24 plus the question mark to equal a number that ends in 0. So my first thought, well, what's the next number after 24 that ends in 0 that we can add to? And we know that it goes 20 and then 30. So if we know that our sum needs to equal 30, then we can set 24 plus our question mark equal to 30, and then solve for our question mark. So we would do 30 minus 24 to get 6, and then that means our question mark equals 6. And you can check that by plugging in 6 for the question mark right here. 24 plus 6 equals 30. And so that would make our postcode valid. So how would we correct this bar up here? Well, if we know our question mark equals 6, let's look at our chart. And we know 6 goes short, tall, tall, short, short. And so that further confirms that 6 is the right answer because it goes short, tall, and then this one is the error one, so this one would need to be short, or tall, sorry. Short, short. So we only had to change one bar, so that helps us confirm that our answer was right because we didn't have to change all sorts of things. It was just one error. But that would be what our correct postnet code would look like, and then our correct digits of that postnet code would be 440976, with 6 being our check digit, and then the correct zip code just by itself would be 44097. So that is it. We found the error in this postnet code, we corrected it, we decoded it, and we did that all using the knowledge in our brains. So super cool. Glad you were here with me. I hope you learned something new, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much. Goodbye.